Hello and welcome to today's online session on Indian polity being presented by Team Achievers. So today we are going to discuss about fundamental rights, which form a very important part of the Indian Constitution, and they come under Articles 12 to 35. So the term fundamental means basic. Naturally, fundamental rights refer to the basic rights that are granted to individuals. So some of the fundamental rights are available only to Indians, while others are available to all, irrespective of citizen of India or not. Now, why are fundamental rights required, or why have the fundamental rights been included in the Indian Constitution? The reason is that the fundamental rights are necessary for the overall growth and development of an individual, and it also helps an individual to live a life of dignity. It helps a person who is a citizen of the country or not to live in a society with dignity. All right. Next, and one of the very important features of fundamental right is that these are justiciable. That is, if the state or any authority of the state violates a fundamental right of a citizen, he or she can challenge it before the court of law. That means an individual may approach the High Court or Supreme Court in case a fundamental right is violated. So there are various restrictions imposed on fundamental rights. Here is a cutout from the Times of India, and by the heading we can very well understand that this newspaper is from the times when Mrs. Indira Gandhi used to be the Prime Minister of our country. So the first restriction is that fundamental rights are suspended during emergency except those given in Articles 20 and 21. So what are the things that are given in 20 and 21? We shall be discussing in some other video. As of now, we have to remember that fundamental rights except those in Articles 20 and 21 are suspended during emergency. Fundamental rights are suspended when military rule is prevailing in the country, and any change in the fundamental rights need the constitution to be amended. Suppose the ruling government, any ruling government, wants a fundamental right to be modified, any portion of the fundamental right to be modified. So it is not a very easy task for them to just want it and change it. What needs to be done is that the constitution has to be amended. So the constitutional amendment is a very long and complicated process. So this process or this feature has been purposely included to safeguard the interest of the citizen of the country. So presently there are 6 fundamental rights. The first one being the right to equality under Article 14 to 18. It tells us that everyone is equal before law. Nobody should be discriminated on grounds of religion, race, caste, or place of birth, and everyone has the same equality in access to shops, restaurants, hotels, places of public entertainment, etc. Next, the right to freedom under Articles 19 to 22. It provides an individual the freedom of speech and expression, freedom of movement, freedom of profession, occupation, trade or business, etc. We shall be discussing all of these rights in details in our online classes, online live classes. So this is just a demo. Next, the right against exploitation under Articles 23 to 24. It prohibits traffic in human beings and forced labor and prohibition of employment of children in factories, etc. Then the right to freedom of religion under Articles 25 to 28. It provides individuals or citizens of this country the freedom of freely professing, practicing and propagating religion. Prohibition in imparting religious instructions in educational institution wholly maintained by the state fund. And followers of every religion have the right to establish, maintain institution for religious and charitable purposes. Next, the cultural and educational rights under Articles 29 to 30. They tell us about the protection of interest of the minorities in conserving their distinct language, script and culture. And also the minorities can establish and administer institutions of their choice, etc. Lastly, the right to constitutional remedies. As we have already discussed that fundamental rights are justiciable. So this is the right which guarantees that an individual whose fundamental right has been violated can move to the High Court or Supreme Court to seek justice against any such violation. Here is a pictorial representation of the fundamental rights. And we are also able to see that the right to property under Article 31 that used to be a part of the fundamental rights. So originally there were 7 fundamental rights. The right to property under Article 31 has been removed by the 44th Amendment Act 1978. All right. So let us move to the next. So I have just found out a trick to remember the fundamental rights. I hope it can be of some help to you. It goes like this. Ekta found Ekta's friend chewing chocolate. So the E in Ekta stands for equality. F in found stands for freedom. E in Ekta's stands for exploitation. F in friend stands for freedom of religion. C and E in chewing stands for cultural and educational rights. And the first C in chocolate stands for constitutional remedies. So I just hope that this slide will be helpful to you. Thank you all for the support. For more detailed videos, please register for our online sessions by calling at the number given in the screen. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.